It was apocalyptic. Some of the holes, it didn't even look like a golf course. There were so many trees down around. You couldn't see tee boxes, greens, just trees littering the fairways. At that time, I didn't know if we would ever recover.
The next thing I know, my phone's blowing up. I'm getting phone calls, videos, all the trees, golf carts everywhere. So I tell my wife, I think I gotta go back out to the golf course. I come out here, it took me about an hour and a half to get here, just from all the roads closed and everything. It's hard to put in perspective. You know, I mean, we've had storms before, but the amount of destruction, and it was hard to even wrap your head around, like, where do you begin?
That was the question Berwick Golf Club faced following a devastating storm on June 26th. A storm that uprooted more than 300 trees and mercilessly damaged the golf course.
I mean, we still have probably another 6 months until we can get everything, you know, fully cleaned up. We still probably have 150 trees that we still have to take down that have just been cut in half and stuff like that. Plus the damage from the turf. We have a lot of areas from, you know, trees falling and damaging the turf and trying to get everything back up and where it was.
Part of that recovery process involves the USGA Course Consulting Service, a GAP member club benefit. GAP, at no cost to Berwick, arranged for this service to be provided to the club.
If we can play a small role in helping out a club that essentially was dealt a real bad hand, it's the least we can do as an association to sort of lend our helping hand and help them progress forward with the work that they need to be completing.
I mean, you'll actually have rough now, because before, if you see...
As part of the USGA Course Consulting Service, USGA Consulting Agronomist Brian Gitka, during a site visit to Berwick, reviewed the storm aftermath with Madeira.
This place is a gem for course consulting because there's, you know, essentially there's areas of a blank canvas. So we're able to come in and really have a fresh look at the course, you know, individual hole, and really what can we do to make it better, which I really enjoy because, you know, I see 150 plus golf courses a year. So trying to take that and just bring in what I've seen for them to move forward.
I was thrilled that they came in and were able to, you know, look at it the same way that we look at it, so then they can be reassured as members that, you know, this is the right direction, this is what needs to be done. It is tough, you know, these trees have been here a long time, but, you know, if they're cut in half, they're dead. You know, you got to rip the Band-Aid off, move forward. So having, you know, the USGA in here today, you know, just help back us up. They'll have a review so everybody can read it, see it, and so everybody's on the same page, you know, moving forward with it.
You know, I look at it as an opportunity for us to now use this to help take our club to the next level, you know, to improve it for the 21st century golfer and today's golfer, and make it into what we want it to be.
Gray joined Gitka and Madeira, noting key discussion points throughout the Berwick tour. He will present Gitka's report to the membership as Berwick moves forward along the road to recovery.
I felt that it was important to be a part of this conversation and to be a part of the planning of the next phase or phases of restoring the club and adapting it to the new course. I can't, you know, say enough the resource that this USGA consultation is huge. We never would have been able to probably get this on our own, or it would have been quite an undertaking.
I really enjoyed working with GAP. They've done a good job at, you know, selecting golf courses that are going to be able to implement, you know, useful techniques to improve the golf course. It's a healthy golf course, however, the trees, you know, needed management, and this certainly is managed, you know, the majority of them. So it's definitely a good thing. It's going to improve the golf course for the better for both health and playability.
We are trying to do as many of these as we possibly can, because we've seen firsthand the impact that it has by the time the report comes through. The USGA and GAP are hoping to make a difference for these courses.
For GAP TV, Tony Regina.